Protests in the streets of Miami over the border crisis. So why is the U.S. placing a call for help to the people who work at Guantanamo Bay? An emergency rule aimed at changing quarantine guidelines in Florida.
That child, has a right to be in school.
Letting parents decide when kids are well enough to return. And technology meets teaching at FIU.
Immersive studio for altered reality.
Turning virtual into reality. These stories and more coming up on Newsbreak.
Hello, South Florida. I'm Zitlali Solache.
And I'm Danelle Dukin. Today is Thursday, September 23rd, 2021.
From the South Florida Media Network's Biscayne Bay studios in North Miami, this is SFMN Newsbreak.
Chanting for change. Demonstrators in South Florida protesting against the treatment of Haitian migrants in Texas. The border crisis in the city of Del Rio has been going on for days.
And as the network's Christopher Gomez reports, South Florida's Haitian community was not going to remain silent.
Criticism of the Biden administration's immigration policies. Mixed messages from the Department of Homeland Security as some Haitians are being removed from the country and others are being allowed in. The Biden administration still scrambling to address the massive migrant encampment under the Del Rio International Bridge in Texas. The Department of Homeland Security is releasing some Haitians into the United States despite repeated assertions they'd be immediately expelled.
I understand them to be families that are going through processing as other immigrants are.
It's unclear how many migrants are being allowed into the U.S., sparking a heated exchange in Congress, including South Florida Representative Carlos Jimenez.
So you don't have any estimation at all at the numbers that I'm asking for at all? You don't know how many have been returned. You don't know how many have been released into the United States.
Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas only had some data as of August.
Oh, Congressman, let me share something with you quite clearly. I work 18 hours a day. Okay, so when I returned from yesterday's hearing, I actually focused on mission. We will get that data.
DHS officials have emphasized that most migrants in Del Rio would be expelled or put in expedited removal proceedings. The Department of Homeland Security announcing that they'll convert Guantanamo Bay Prison into a holding area for those seeking asylum. And in the midst of this, Miami-Dade Haitians taking to the streets to protest the Biden administration's orders. Protesters have confirmed they'll continue to gather until the Biden administration treats the migrants as, quote, asylum seekers, not criminals. In the Control Center, Christopher Gomez, South Florida Media Network.
Governor Ron DeSantis announcing a new approach to combating COVID-19 in schools, allowing parents to send a student who was exposed to COVID-19 and asymptomatic back to school. The governor making the announcement during a speech in Kissimmee yesterday. He calls this a symptom-based approach which will prevent symptomatic children from going to school. Under the plan, those who were exposed to COVID-19 and show no symptoms are considered healthy and can return to school at their parents' discretion.
The parent always has the right to have their kids stay home if they think that's in the best interest of the student and the family, 100%. We would not want to intrude on that. But if a parent has a healthy child, that child has a right to be in school.
School officials say this approach will promote the spread of COVID-19, putting students, staff, and the community at a greater risk. The rule is being supported by the new State Surgeon General, Dr. Joe Ladapo, who says he aims to respect the rights of parents.
In Palm Harbor, a deadly crash happening as a driver is killed and a firefighter left injured. The firefighter was responding to a car crash when she was hit by a pickup truck. The pickup driver slammed into two parked fire trucks first, then hit the firefighter. The 38-year-old firefighter was stable as she was rushed to the hospital, and the 26-year-old pickup truck driver was pronounced dead.
The United States this morning is boosting its efforts in the fight against the international spread of COVID-19. During a virtual COVID-19 summit yesterday, President Biden announced that the U.S. is donating $500 million additional Pfizer vaccine doses to struggling countries. The doses will start to ship out in January.
Picking you up on down day. It turns out there's an app for that.
That's still ahead, and so is this story.
This project is advanced technology. We call the studio iStar.
Back in 2 minutes.
Hey, Dad. I need your help asking Jessica to prom.
Of course. Love is like the ocean. You have to tread the
Oh,
waters.
Dad. That's not the kind of help I needed. Hey, Jessica. Will you go to prom with me?
Yes.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care can't wait to share their first with you.
Whether it's advice on managing your anxiety or tools to help you stay grounded, Coping-19 provides a range of resources and self-care tips to help you cope with this pandemic. We can help. Find the resources that work best for you at coping-19.org.
Being prepared is a part of who you are, but it's especially important in the case of a disaster. Be informed about possible emergencies in your area. Make a plan that covers where you'll go in an emergency. Build a kit with the things you need to survive. There's no one more capable of planning for your situation than you. Start your plan today. Go to ready.gov/myplan.
Yo, Scott.
Hey.
I'm heading out, man. You want to ride?
No, I got my car, but I actually really need to go to the bathroom.
Oh, you know what? I was just in there. The line is like 10 people long.
You know, I think I'll just...
Dude, are you okay?
You wouldn't believe what I was just thinking. I am definitely buzzed.
Yeah.
I think I will take this, and I will take that ride home.
Smart man.
Did you see how that dog was looking at me?
Teaching Tech, a special ribbon cutting at FIU yesterday. The new immersive studio for altered reality has been unveiled in the Biscayne Bay campus.
And as the network's Alejandra Garcia reports, FIU students can start benefiting from this new technology.
The ribbon-cutting ceremony of the Immersive Studio for Altered Reality, or better known as iStar, took place in FIU's Biscayne Bay campus. The space includes a small computer lab equipped with software for XR development, a 180-degree theater, and faculty offices, sponsored by the serial entrepreneur Lee Caplin.
We're teaching students how to work in the field of virtual reality, augmented reality, and all the combinations of those technologies that take people away from normal reality into an altered state to learn more, to explore more, and to extend their perceptions.
Florida International University is one of the first institutions to offer this forefront edition in order to assist students to formulate, develop, and execute digital-first strategies in multiple ways.
I couldn't be more excited. Today is a special day for FIU, it's a special day for our community, especially for our students. The opportunity for us to introduce this immersive, emerging technology into our curriculum immediately impacts our students, giving them enhanced learning opportunities as well as career opportunities upon graduation.
After the ribbon-cutting ceremony, all the attendees were invited in to check out the new immersive reality studio and what it contributes to FIU in the future.
Not to really touch any of the poles if you can, just for camera calibration. But as soon as you come into this area, you'll be able to see yourself and kind of, move around and demo yourself.
It's a great new place for students that are part of FIU schools and departments at CARDA to take their projects and careers to the next level. For the South Florida Media Network, I'm Alejandra Garcia.
We all have our down days, and Apple is building a software that detects just that. Apple is developing a software that can detect mental health issues such as depression. The software uses an algorithm with biotechnology that can screen for signs of early mental health conditions by looking at the user's mental health information such as physical activity levels, sleep, and mobility patterns. That's all the time we have for Newsbreak. I'm Danelle Dukin.
And I'm Zitlali Solache. Get more news anytime at sfmn.fiu.edu.